guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm here with yet again another video. It's a vlog. Let's get started. We took a flight from Montreal to Toronto, Toronto to Sao Paulo. And we rented about 3 cars that kind of look like Jeeps. We drove about 5 or 6 hours to go to Rio de Janeiro, and I have a story time for you guys at the end how everyone in my car almost got arrested. We rented an Airbnb and it was so nice. It was like a penthouse at the top of a building. It was so nice. I don't remember filming completely inside of the Airbnb, but I'll be also listing down below the link to this Airbnb so you guys could go ahead and check out the pictures. It's really beautiful. It was located at a safe place. There was a security guard downstairs as well, a camera station where he could like look at the cameras and stuff. There was also alarms at the gate and also at the door. And it was very safe. Where we were staying was really safe, and in general the neighborhood that we were staying was really safe. Let me just say that the food in Rio was so disgusting, but we did go to certain restaurants that are a little pricier that the food was actually good. Some places do have things written in English, other places don't, so you kind of have to guess what you're about to eat.
So we're here at Gringo Cafe. About to eat some chicken and waffles.
They eat so healthy. They don't process their food. Their food is not like even a juice. We got like lemonade there that was sugarless. Like they just squeeze the lime, put the water, and give it to you. Let me talk about the day in Rio that we actually went out to go do the Redeemer. That day we did go out with a tour guide. His name is Obi. He picked us up at our location at our Airbnb with a van with we were a group of a lot, so he picked up a van so that everyone could fit. There was a driver and he explained to us the history of Rio. It was really nice. So first we were going to do the Redeemer. We got there and it was actually a rainy day.
Jen, are you ready? Yes. Born ready. Odin, are you ready? Your highlight looks ready. Ready.
I'm sorry if the footage are not as shiny and as bright and as nice as they should be. I tried to do my best, to be honest. What can I tell you? Sandra's going to a carnival. I think we're not doing the same activities. I did her makeup, guys.
Like the makeup, like.
I guess this is where we buy the tickets. We bought the tickets. Obi was explaining to us some of the history of the Redeemer. He explained to us that it's the highest, it's on one of the highest mountains in Rio de Janeiro. Then we took another van to go all the way to the top. So first van got us to the Redeemer where we buy the tickets, and then we took another van to go all the way to the top to the Redeemer to be able to take pictures. I recommend anyone that goes to Rio de Janeiro to buy souvenirs someplace else than where there's like, you know, a tourist attraction like the Redeemer, because it would be a little cheaper, to be honest. That's what I find with my experience. Yeah, once we got to the Redeemer, you had to take an elevator and 2 escalators to get all the way to the top.
It's very cold too, so cold at the top. And there it is, guys. The Redeemer.
Once you get to the top, it is the nicest view. I cannot even explain this view. The footage don't even do it justice, to be honest. It is just so crazy amazing nice. We took some pictures there. It was really nice. Yeah.
It started raining and we're going back to our original van. My hair is disgusting.
So after the Redeemer, we went to the projects. It's like going to a city. You don't really know the city until you've seen all the city. It was safe for us to go to the project with our tour guide because we were with him and the neighborhood knows him. They know that he brings the tourists. Safe for us to take our phone out, take pictures.
Just to let you guys know, here is basically the garbage department. They collect garbage here 3 times a day, every single day.
So once we got to the projects, we went up.
We've been going up.
We're in the hood.
We're in the hood.
We're in the hood.
What is the projects, y'all? We're in the projects and these stairs, you've been getting to me. Gotta get back to the gym.
When I tell y'all I feel like I went up a mountain, I was out of breath, honey.
You gotta be in shape. Whew. Child.
I was just out. Like, I was just out. I was ready to go home. I was ready to take my flight back and come back home. Like, it was it for me. I was just out of breath. Like, I need to go back to the gym.
I'm fucking out of breath. Phew. Child. It's raining a lot, but I'm doing this for y'all.
So we went up a hill, like there were some stairs. It was slippery, it was really slippery, and my dumbass sister decided to wear some sandals even though everyone told her do not wear slippers and we're gonna be walking a lot. She was like, I'm gonna like I'm gonna wear my sandal. Whatever. Went more up, and then there was finally a boutique where we could buy some ponchos because at that point my hair was gone, my makeup was giving up on me, everything was like wet.
So now we're going back down. After we saw the top of
the favela.
The favela. So right now we're at the top of his house and a lot of stairs. But once again, the view is worth it. Very nice.
After we went down from there, and then we went to go eat at a place. So we walked a lot. I would say we walked for about 2 hours in total. I feel like I walked 2 hours in total. It could have been less. I don't know. So we walked and we went to go eat at this local place in the projects. And when I tell y'all, the food in the project tastes better than the food where there's like the tourists and stuff, where our Airbnb was. It was crazy. It was one of the best food that we had. And prior that day, we had food at that fancy restaurant, which cost us almost an arm each. But we ate there and the food was really good. And at the projects, it was not that expensive and the food was also as good. So I don't know what to tell y'all. It just depends where you go, but where there's a tourist place and stuff, the food was just not to our taste. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, after we ate, we walked again, I would say for another 30 minutes. I'm not sure, we walked a lot that day. So at this point, it was pouring. pouring rain. I couldn't film anything. My phone was getting wet every time I took it out. Even though it's water resistant, I did not want to take the chance to take my phone out and start filming me walking. Even though the projects did have a lot of colors and nice things, I couldn't film. I'm so sorry, guys. So after we got back to the van, we decided to go do the steps.
Okay guys, so we finally arrived at the steps, and there's about 200 steps, and I heard only one person did it by themselves. It's still raining in Rio. Trying to hide my hair. Here is the beautiful stairs when you enter. As you can see, very nice. I heard also Snoop Dogg shot a video here. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, I think he did.
I'm gonna count them all.
So when you go down the stairs, it says Rio de Janeiro. I don't know what that says, but I don't think I could go all the way up. So many stairs. This video is all about me being out of breath, to be honest. Look at grandma too.
I didn't go all the way to the top. My cardio won't let me. Sorry.
Oh, right there, Michael Jackson, Bob Marley, Guns N' Roses. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, Rolling Stones. That's very nice. I didn't even notice that.
Raining, it was slippery, it was messy, but it looked so nice. To be honest, we still did it. It was an activity to do. We're supposed to do another activity which is included in the price of the tour, which is the Sugarloaf Mountain. I'll try to include some footage of it, but it wasn't the same day. Unfortunately, we had to do it the next day because the sun had gone down and the rain was just not letting us be great. It brings you all the way to the top and you can see all of Rio. It's just amazing. Now for the story time that you guys have been waiting for so patiently during the video. So we rented cars that had tinted windows. We're two cars following each other to go to Rio de Janeiro. The third car, I don't know what happened to it. We lost it. I don't know how fast my brother was going. To be honest, we were not going that fast. My brother passes in front of this car which looks like a police car, and we had walkie-talkies in between cars, and they told us, hey, there's a cop car, you know, coming ahead, just FYI. Just keep in mind, okay, that the locals told us, and we've read online so many crazy things about Brazil, about how not to stop for a group of cops because some people are wearing fake uniforms and they're gonna try to rob you. So we were like, okay, like it could be a fake police. At one point we hear whoop, whoop. I'm sitting in the front, the passenger seat, and all I see is like lights. I'm like, okay, we're getting stopped. I look chill in the face, but my heart starts beating. So I radio the other car. I'm like, hey, we just got pulled over by the cops. Can you guys stop? Everyone's talking in the car at the same time. At this point, they're blaming the driver for going so fast. They're like blaming everything and everyone. So I'm not hearing everything that is going on in the car, but I hear my brother saying he's gonna gun us or something like that. And then after I look where my brother is driving, and all I see is this big ass gun, AK-47. There's a gun pointing at him, and he had put my window down too at the same time. And I look to my right and there's a gun pointing at me too, and they're just screaming things that I'm not even understanding at that point. I hear salida, I don't know. I'm just like, exit. I'm like, walk out, me out? Like, that's what you want? You want me out? And they were like, yeah. We just got out of the car with our hands up like that. Like, we're trying to talk to them, but we're not really understanding each other. So we're just like, Canadian. Like, we're screaming, we're Canadian. And I guess they called a chief. I don't know who that guy was, but he spoke English. Thank God for him. So he comes in and he's like, so where you guys headed? Like, he was really chill. I don't know why, but he was really chill. We're all talking at the same time and we're all screaming at the same time. We're trying to go. We're the Janeiro. We're trying to go. Like, vacation. Like, we're just like freaking out. Like, you guys are tourists. They're like, yeah, we just got here. We're driving to Rio de Janeiro, blah, blah, blah. But then he asked who was driving. I look at my brother, he looks at me, and then I look back at the guy and I said, I was driving. And he's like, okay, well, I need your license. And the only reason why I didn't tell him my brother was driving because my brother has a different license which show he's Haitian. We don't know anything if like Brazilians with Haitian people, we don't know anything. So mind you, we're just trying to keep in their mind that we're Canadian and nothing else. So I don't know if they have like Haitian gangs or something, so for them not to try to associate us with anything. So we just told them like I was the one driving, which I had like my Canada license. And then he's like, okay, well, what's in the bag? And we're like, well, luggages, you know, obviously. He's like, okay, well, can I see? Open one of them. I decided to open my luggage and he was like, okay, well, you guys are good to go, but let me just tell you guys something. The reason why we stopped you is because of your tinted windows, and the street that you're driving on right now is extremely dangerous. I recommend that you drive on the left side and not the right side where there's a sidewalk. So I'm like, thank you, sir, thank you. And then I get on behind the wheel and I drive to meet my brother and the other car. They were all outside of the car chilling, just waiting. I'm like, yo, we're in the wrong neighborhood, get back in the car, let's get back on the road. And as we're driving, we see like on the sidewalk a bunch of like weirdos, weird people, and they were like they were not even on the sidewalk, they're like almost like on the right side that the guy told us not to drive to. Like, they were like almost going to like our car, like we're going so fast, but they couldn't stop us. But just imagine as if we were going like on the other side, one of them would have came in front of the car and we would have to stop. So yeah, that was the story time of how I almost went to jail / died. So this is the end of the video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and subscribe and like this video, share with your friends. If you guys family. If you're gonna talk in my video, might as well be in it. Pussy. So yeah, tell me what you think about Brazil. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. I love you.